And welcome back. This week, Arizona State Senator Anthony Kern caused widespread backlash after he led a prayer group on the Senate floor in that state. The video, which was taken by an anonymous attendee, shows Kern and a group speaking in tongues as they pray over the state seal. Debates over the First Amendment and how devout our elected leaders should be played out over social media in the following days, adding to the controversial discussion about what role religion should play in our government and in our politics. That's the question, and that's the focus of Scripps News' political analyst Steve Schmidt's 2-minute warning segment. Steve, great to have you on set with us. Of course, you're also the author of The Warning on Substack and a podcast as well.
Great to be with you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, one of the greatest inventions in all of human history is the decision by the founding fathers of the United States to separate political power and religious authority, to separate religious power from political authority. This separation of church and state was a great leap forward in human history, because throughout human history, men, rulers, kings and emperors, generals have proclaimed that they are God's messenger and the vessel of God's will. And through that authority, tremendous evil has been done. Millions of lives have been lost. And so in the United States, there is a separation of church and state. This is foundational to the American Republic. What occurred in Arizona is something that should frighten every American, because it's a political act. It's a provocation. It's not a prayer. It's deliberate, on the state seal. And what the message is we're coming to tear down the Constitution that says whether you're a Christian or a Muslim or a Jew or a Hindu or an atheist, you stand equal in American life. We are not a religious nation by law. We are a religious nation by faith.
And you gave us 26 seconds to go with that 2-minute warning. We could have talked about 30 minutes about the role of religion and politics, a topic that certainly won't be going away anytime soon. Steve Schmidt, appreciate your political analysis on this weekend and every day you pop here on Scripps News. Thanks for being with us. And that will do it for this edition of the Race Weekend. I'm Joe St. George in our Scripps News Washington Bureau. For the audience leaving us right now, your local programming is up next. For the audience staying with us, much more ahead on the Race Weekend. As